Hello, ladies and gents. I'm back again. This time I am streaming and recording Blaster Master for the NES. This is a game that's very nostalgic for me. Um, I remember playing this game at my pseudo uncle's house. Only he had a copy, and that's the only place I ever saw it. Um, it's a very tough game. It has lots of variety in its gameplay. In fact, there's basically two completely different ways that you switch back and forth in the gameplay for playing the entire game. And I will, of course, demonstrate those as I go. So this intro sequence right here, this is the demo that's playing automatically. It shows you the kind of story, the backstory for the game. Basically, the kid has a pet frog, and it jumps out and jumps down a hole, and there's some radioactive shit. And that turns it into some kind of super crazy frog, and then it jumps down the other hole. And so he dives right in. Not even looking to see, what he's going to hit on the bottom. And once he gets down there, he finds this armored tank vehicle thing. And it's got some gear in it, an armored suit and a helmet, and he puts it on, and that's the game. That's what you start with. So let's start the game. Starts with this intro sequence here, where you fire up the tank and you go off into the tunnel, and some nice heroic introductory music. Left is what they call lives in this game, so I have 2 lives. Down in the lower left, you can see I've got 2 meters. One of them is power, one of them is hover. The power meter is how much damage this tank thing can take before it blows up, and blow up it will. The other one, the HOV, that's hover. I don't have the hover capability yet. I will eventually get it. Maybe, if I can make it that far. This game is a bit like Metroid, in a way that you gain additional abilities as you play further into the game. And so hover is one of those abilities. Even though the game is laid out as a series of levels, you don't progress through them completely in linear order. You may go forward a couple levels and get an ability and then go back to access another level. And so you kind of jump around in the level sequence. It doesn't just go from beginning to end. And you have to, of course, find the level entrances in this out-of-order. So, to me, I think that makes the game interesting. I really like the Metroid style of gameplay where you gain abilities that allow you to access other areas earlier in the game that you couldn't get to. So, let's start this off. Very simple side-to-side controls. You can shoot with this tank, as you can see. Those P things that you pick up, those are power, that restore your power and your power meter. Very helpful. You get a little too close to these guys and they start going apeshit on you. Thankfully I can heal that power back. And watch out for those things. They drop those bombs all over you. It's like they're taking a shit on your face. Bomb shit. Those things, that H right there, that gives you hover. Since I don't have hover yet, it doesn't do anything. I'm experiencing kind of a delay in the controls a bit. Although I think it's also because the game is slowing down because there's too much going on the screen. This game does have, not frequent slowdown, but it's certainly there. Whenever too many enemies get on the screen. As is common for many NES games. Ow, 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 ow. Everything's beating the shit out of me. Go through like that. Watch out for that dude. Watch out for that dude, too. Okay, now occasionally you get to ladders like this, and the tank cannot go down those ladders. But what you can do is you can hit select, and then you pop out of the tank, and you can walk around, you can still shoot a little bit. You are much more vulnerable in this state. You take much more damage than the tank does, and you are vulnerable to falling damage, so you have to be careful about that. Look, I could jump off the ladder right now and just fall all the way to the bottom, and I would die. So that's why I'm not doing it. Dude can't shoot me up here. Like right here, if I just jumped off of here and landed on that ground down there, that would probably either take me down to half health at the least. It might even kill me. Okay, so occasionally you get to these doors like this, You push down to go into the door, and it switches into the second way of gameplay in this game. Switches to a top-down kind of adventure shooter thing here. So now you're just the guy, the kid rather, and you can still shoot when you're in this mode. Those kind of gun things, they are programmed to either so that when you line up with them, either vertically or horizontally, it varies between the guns, but they will fly at you. Since that last one flew at me when I aligned with it vertically, I bet this one will not fly at me when I align with it horizontally, and it does not, so I can safely shoot it. Again, if these were triggered by horizontal alignment, they'd be flying at me right now. They're not, so I'm going to go ahead and kill them so I don't have to avoid them when I pass by them vertically. Go in the door up here. And one thing you'll notice that is when you're in this mode of gameplay, you have another meter on the left, and it's called gun. It's empty right now. I actually have two different guns available to me. Both when I push B, it does that kind of pea shooter thing. When I push A, it throws grenades. As you fill up the gun meter, it increases how deadly your B button shooting is. And it looks like I cannot get close enough to this guy to hit him without risking damaging myself. So I'll just... Come on, fucker, die. Oh, and he didn't even give me anything. What a bitch. And his little pearl thing stuck around. That's bullshit. Something you need to be careful about in this game is these destructible areas right here. If you pause the game, they will come back. And so, if you do that when you're in the middle of a bunch of them, suddenly you'll find yourself stuck and you might even start to take damage. I just picked up some items there. That's hover, of course. And that F gives me gun upgrade. So now, if you look over here, you remember how far my gun was going before? Well, now it goes all the way to the edge of the screen. There's a few different stages that the gun upgrades go through. I'll show you that pausing thing here now that I'm out of harm's way. You pause here, you get a picture of the tank. Around it, where each of those little lines are, the horizontal lines, those are upgrades that I can obtain for the tank as I go. At the bottom here it says select weapon. Those are weapons that I can fire as the tank back on the main screen. And so you can select between them like this. I don't have any of those H's. Those are homing missiles, which will probably come into play later. These are thunder brakes, which can attack enemies that are beneath you. And these are, I believe they are just three-way missiles that just shoot out in front of you and then they kind of explode into three and then they keep going. I'll switch to one of those. Maybe I'll show that to you when I get back on the main screen. And see, all those blocks came back. The power-ups that they were concealing, however, do not come back. So that's kind of irritating. That spike floor right there, you do not want to walk over that. You will take damage, and it will kill you if you stand on it for too long. Interesting thing, though, as you can see at the bottom of the screen here, the perspective that this is in is not quite completely vertical. Like, I can walk all the way up to this wall right here, and I'm not actually blocked by the sprite, like right there. My head does not get stopped by that wall. I can keep walking into it. Now, the opposite is true at the bottom of the screen. You are not stopped by this down here. You can keep walking a little bit, and now you're inside of it. Now, that becomes useful later whenever the level designers took some of these spikes and ran them all the way up to the edge right here, but they didn't run them down here. So you can walk down over here to avoid the spikes, and I probably will show you that at some point. Anyway, you go out of that thing to get back out, and shit, this thing's killing me. I'm almost dead. That was really close. I'm gonna jog up the ladder here. You can do that by tapping A as you go up it. Shit, almost fell off the ladder. You can't do it at the top of the ladder, though. It's weird. Okay, back in the tank now. Watch when I jump back out of the tank. My power meter is completely restored. You can actually use the tank to refill your energy. Very helpful. Alright, down we go into this thing. It's one of those V-head things, as I call them. They shoot at you and float around. One of the kind of irritating things about this game that I'm sure you've noticed by now is that even as you're scrolling enemies onto the screen, they don't appear with the screen. Like right here, I got that platform down there onto the screen, but the enemy on top of it wasn't on the screen yet, so when I fell down here I thought it was okay, but then there was a dude on top of it and he jumped at me. There are numerous doors like these throughout the stages. You don't have to go in all of them. They usually have bonuses at the end of them, but you do have to go in at least one of them because at the end of it is the level boss. And it's always behind the same door every time you play. In fact, what's behind these doors is always the same every time you play. It's not random. So I know that behind this door is another area where I can get some power-ups. I'll just shoot these Goomba things here. That's what I call those. They shoot back, little bastards. Go up here, and this opens up into a big wide area right here, where there's lots of blocks you can shoot and get some power-ups. And occasionally these things come flying by, and yes, they do hit you, and yes, you can kill them. Sometimes they drop hover behind them. So if you are low on hover, and you happen to be in this level, and you need hover, you can come in here to kind of farm some hover. I see that there's a grand total of 2 people in the chat right now. I'm not entirely sure if YouTube says 1 for me because I am watching my own stream, but I'm doing it through a different area of YouTube, so I'm not sure if it counts or not. But I'm guessing that the other person that is watching right now is probably CBS from the last time, who was watching and not commenting. I later found out that that was because he doesn't have a channel, and apparently you have to have a channel on YouTube before you can comment. And I wonder if he realizes that you don't have to post things on your channel. You can just create a channel and then not post anything, and then you'll be able to comment. Now that flashing P that I just picked up, anytime you see an item that's flashing like that, it gives you more than the single item pickup. Usually if it's something that fills up a meter, it'll fill up half of that meter. So if I had been down by half on my power meter, when I picked up that flashing P, it would have filled me back up. I'm hoping that this time around the audio sounds a little bit better. I did a couple of things differently this time. I rerouted the audio a little bit differently. So I'm hoping that the microphone sounds better. Because I think during the last stream, the microphone sounded really overloaded. And I found out why that is. Shit, get in the tank. Now, as you can see, the game scrolls in any direction when you're on this screen right here, so you can go in any path just about that you want to take. Like right here actually, right at this point, I have a choice. I can go 3 different directions, actually 4. I can go back the way I came, I can go left, right, or I can go down into the water. I know that I cannot go left yet, because there's a thing in the way, and I'll show it to you here. There's that guy right there, and he fires shit at you, and I can't damage him yet. I don't have the right item, so I have to go I cannot go that way yet. I know that I am supposed to go right, so I'm going to go down and explore a little bit. Shoot the jellyfish out of the way. Those down there, down into my left, are mines. They explode on you as soon as you touch them. And so, as you can see, just by virtue of how wide the tank is right here, I would have to go out to the left a little bit and at a minimum hit that the right-hand mine right there. And so I am not going to do that. I'm going to pop out of the tank and go swimming. Ow. And I hit the fucking mine anyway, that's good. Take that, jellyfish. I do not know if these jellyfish respawn if you get them off the screen. I don't think they do. Those are homing missiles that I was talking about before. So now you can see on the pause screen I now have 40. I'm guessing that each one of those homing missile things that I picked up gave me 20. Come on, bugger. Now, even when I'm in this mode right here, the gun blast that you get as the kid here, I think his name is Jason. Any gun upgrades that you picked in the top-down scrolling portion, you do not get to keep when you're on the outside right here, but as soon as you go into another door, you do get to keep your gun upgrades, and as you can see, I've still got 2 from the last one that I went into. So, something that is commonly done, I'm going to leave that power right there because my power is full, it's just in case I need it on the way back out. Something that's commonly done is going into all these other doors that do not have the boss in them and powering up your gun so that when you do go to the boss, it is powered up. That can be a tremendous game changer depending on the level. The way the gun is aimed right here, I do shoot the B button out of where the gun is. So I can't shoot these guys and I can't get over any further to hit them with that. So that's why I used the grenade on the previous one. I'm going to trigger this guy so he comes across right here so that I can easily shoot him. Fortunately, the Goombas cannot shoot through the walls. They can't shoot through the blocks either, but I can. This game is probably going to have me wishing that I'd plugged in a turbo controller before I started this. Of course, me being the completionist, I must shoot through all of these things. Now, something that I did not know about this game, that I recently read about it, is when you are in this mode, it is possible to strafe. And the way you do that is you choose either A or B, the gun that you don't want to be firing. In this case, I'm going to choose A, and you hold it down, and now you can move left and right and strafe, and you can still fire the other gun. Now that is, right there, a tremendous help for the World 5 boss. The World 5 boss I have only beaten before with the help of a Game Genie. Yes, I have used Game Genie in my past. I'm not using one now. But even still, the Game Genie only gives you infinite lives. It doesn't give you infinite health. So, the level 5 boss is kind of a giant crab thing, and what it does is it moves left and right, and it shoots bubbles at you as it moves. And so what I was trying to do, what I've been trying to do all these years to fight that damn thing, is he'd be moving left and right, and every time he moves left, I'd have to reposition myself and then take aim again. And by then, he's already started firing more bubbles at you, and you can shoot down the bubbles, but you have to get through the bubbles before you can hit him. And so, like, he would reposition himself, and then I would reposition myself, and I'd re-aim and fire, and I'd shoot the bubbles, and then he'd start moving again, so I'd lose my spot, and I'd have to reposition again, shoot the bubbles again, and then I'd move again, and it just kept on going like that over and over and over. Now, combine that with the fact that the longer you fight, the more you damage the World 5 boss, the faster he shoots bubbles and the faster he moves. It makes it damn near impossible to use that back-and-forth strategy. And so, if I'm able to get there this time, I am definitely going to use this strafing thing, because that is going to make a world of difference for that friggin' boss. I might actually be able to beat him for the first time without a Game Genie. Oh, there's a missile thing. Nom nom nom. Now, the upgrades that you can get in this game from defeating the bosses are both for the tank and for you. So, like, I don't think that there is an upgrade that affects you while you're in this mode right here, but there is one called Key that is for both you and the tank, and it allows you to unlock certain doors that are in the side-scrolling portion as the tank. And there is one part where you actually do have to get out of the tank and go unlock a door as Jason. Kilogas says, "Watch out, Metroids!" Yeah, those guys do look kind of like Metroids flying at you. Or no, not those things, but the jellyfish, too. I actually did, for a long time, think that those were Metroids. The jellyfish back there in the water. Getting kind of tired of shooting these blocks. But I do want the gun upgrades. Or refills, I guess I should say. because I am trying to refill a meter in doing this. The gun refills that you can get, some of the things that they do is they do give you a wider ammo shot. So destroying these blocks would actually be a lot easier if I had an upgraded gun. And it doesn't fucking help when I keep getting hit by those flying things, because when you take damage, that damage also comes off of your gun. So you can spend all this time upgrading and then just get hit a few times and then you lose it all. And there I just lost it all. Fun! You know, I'm going to go all the way over here to the left and only kill these blocks that are on the left side, because those are the ones that are the most likely to have stuff in them. Because they are at the far end of this area. Thumb's actually starting to hurt from doing all this maneuvering. Not good, since this is the beginning of the friggin' game. Okay, I'm done doing that. Fuck this. And I'm glad I left that power thing in there. In here. Well, that's not such a big deal, because right when I come back out of here, the tank's going to be here, and that's going to fill me up. Okay, no, it's not. I forgot where I was. Kill those damn Metroids right there. You can walk underwater, as you can see, but it's a lot slower than swimming. See, I can walk, or I can swim. The weird thing is you do bounce off of things really easily when you're like this. Especially things that are above you. Shoot those mines right out of the way. Should have done that before so I could have taken the tank with me. But the tank is a lot slower in the water, and it can't jump as high. You do later get upgrades in the game that allow you to overcome those limitations. At least to a degree. Now, I know right now I'm supposed to go down, so of course I'm not going to go down. I'm going to go over here. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. No, I can't make that jump. That's kind of close. I think there is another door up here that I don't usually go into. Take that, you damn V-head. Ow! Damn it. Oh! Blowing jumps. One thing I really do love about this game is the music. And that's true for any Sunsoft game on the NES. The composer that Sunsoft had working for them on the NES was just a frigging master. He came up with a technique that's known unofficially as Sunsoft Bass, and it's he did it by using one of the specific channels in the NES sound chip, but pitched really low, and it comes across as some really just kind of oomph bass. It feels really great whenever it hits. It's not doing it in this song right now, but I think there are songs in the game where it does do that. One of the games where it does that in particular is Gremlins 2, which is a licensed game, and actually not a very bad one. I might do Gremlins 2 at some point. Oh, that friggin' floating cyborg head right there. He wants a piece of me. Fling grenades at you, fucker. Don't let him get too close. He will get on top of you, and he will start eating you. One difference between the guns that I'm sure you're seeing right now is that the grenades will only damage what they land on, whereas the gun will hit anything between you and its range. So that's why I was kind of having to back away from those cyborg head guys so I could hit them with the grenades, so that the actual point would actually land where they are. Ass. Now what's in here? So I don't really remember all this stuff because, like I said, I don't usually go into this door. Fucker. Die. Fortunately, you do have unlimited bullets and unlimited grenades. Fucker, 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 fucker. Oh, look at that shit. So now, watch this B-button shot. See, it kind of goes in several directions. I think one more fill on the gun will make it so that all of my shots come out as like 3 or 4 bullets wide, just a big huge shot right in front of me. And then the further refills of that towards the top of the meter make it more and more damaging. Ugh. Fuckers, god damn it. I hate those things. As you can see, what they do is wait until you're lined up with them and then they friggin' fly at your face. Can I get that? Yes, I can get that. Fuckers everywhere, Jesus. And see that fucker? He's still going. He's like at the edge of the screen waiting for me to find something, waiting for me to scroll something onto the screen for him to hit. See, there he is. There's that fucker right now. He's trying to kill me again. Now, over here, when I went up, I went left. I did not go right. So let's see what's to the right. Fuck you. Nothing over here. And there's nothing there. Okay. So the only way to go is the way I'm supposed to go. Now, one mistake I made in playing this game once is parking my tank right here and then getting out. The problem with that is the only way to get back into the tank is if you position yourself right over that little middle area right there. And you have to be walking on the ground when you do it. If you position the tank right here and get out, you can only be swimming. You cannot land on the ground, so you can't get back in the tank, and it's game over. Literally, there's nothing you can do. So learn from my stupid. Don't make the same mistake. I wonder if the testers even found that, because you would think that if they had found that, then they would have made it impossible to get out of the tank when it's over a gap. Now for this friggin' ladder, you do not have to do that. That takes forever. I'm going to swim to the top, and then just grab onto it up here. Okay, in we go. And I know that this is the door that has the boss at the end of it. See, I can still hit those guys a little bit even when I'm not lined up with them. Because I have that diagonal shot. Yeah, take out all this other shit. Is there any gun stuff in here? Now you see those weird little half sections right there? That's what happens whenever you scroll one of those blocks. See right there on the left, right there. It's right whenever you get a block off the screen and then get it back on the screen, it fills itself back up. So those little pieces of the blocks happens whenever you scroll just a portion off the screen, not an entire block. But you do collide with it as if it were an entire block. As you can see, even with a half-powered-up gun, the grenades are still considerably stronger. But I do believe as you get to the top of the gun meter, that changes. Nice. See that little power right there? Watch this. Just like I said before, you can go over there and get it. Just use the scenery to your advantage. Try not to get hit by this thing. God damn it! Last fucking bullet. Last one, and that's the one that hit me. Damn, dude. Those missiles that I'm picking up are, of course, not usable by me. They are collected back in the tank so that I can use them there. And this is a boss room. This is how you always know, because it always does this. And the boss fades in. Gotta be careful around this guy. Those tendrils that are at the bottom there, those can hurt you. And as he goes, you can see that his arc of these things on the outside changes. Have to be careful of that too. Now, of course, I just killed him. And so that right there is a power-up. And then the game is nice enough to take you all the way back to the entrance, so you don't have to fight your way all the way back out. Now I go onto the pause screen, and look what I got. I got Hyper there at the top. And I'll show you what that does back when I get back into yon tank. Now watch my shots. Remember what they looked like before? Now they look like that. They're a little bit stronger, and they sound different too. See? Now that Hyper power-up is exactly what I need to get past that face thing that was on the wall that I showed you earlier. And Metroids. Fortunately, they're much stupider and much less deadly than an actual Metroid. Take that, you fuckers. Ugh, this tank is so slow underwater. Even with the aspirins running full tilt, I don't go any faster. I always thought that the wheels on the tank looked like aspirins to me. See, look at that shit. Pretty sure I killed that guy in one hit. Eat it. See that fucker? Did you see that shot from way up there? He like fired the shot and then he flew off the top of the screen. What a dick. This guy does still shoot while you're trying to kill him, so you still gotta be careful. That's why I'm keeping my distance back here. Now when you get close to this thing, it opens right up. You can go right on through. Gotta watch the mines on the way down here. Annoying thing about the mines is when you're sitting on the same level as they are, you can't shoot them, they're too low. Go into that door for the entire tank, and I'm in level 2. Now these fucking worm things are the bane of my existence. Again, they're too low, you can't shoot them. But what you can do is with your hover missiles, jump up in the air and shoot them like that. And the reason why I jumped up in the air is if I had fired the hover missile when I'm on the floor next to them, the hover missiles just kind of go back and forth and they don't go down to actually hit the stupid worms. And they make that stupid noise while they walk around too. Fuck you, damn worms. Shooting them out of the air. Now you see those things right there? I can't shoot through those yet, but I will be able to. Which means I can't get to that door right above me. But I will. Do not jump into those spike things right there, they hurt. Now I could go down, go to that door, but I know that that's actually the way to level 3? Or maybe that's the way out. I know that I'm just supposed to go this way. But I will end up near that door eventually. And those fucking ladybug things are insane. Get them on the screen and the first thing they do is just go straight for you. And that's bullshit on a stick situation right there. Spikes above you, worms in your face. Fuck you. Just stay down there. Keeligos says, the engine can't handle so many sprites, yeah? It can do about 3, maybe 4 on the screen at once, and then it starts to slow down. But that's probably because it's pushing all these graphics, too. I mean, you look, the background is not a solid color. The background is all textured, as it would be said these days, but back in the day here, they didn't call those textures. I never usually go right here. Probably because of those fucking worms. But I'm gonna see what's over here. I think there's a door at the end of this. Yep. Those fuckers right there I hate. I think as long as they have that robe on, you can't damage them. But as soon as they take it off, they start moving. And shooting. And these eyeball things, they keep moving and shooting too. And they just like to fly in from nowhere. Isn't that nice of them? They're not infinitely spawning, though. You can eventually kill all of them, and then you'll be fine. So what is down over here? But there's stuff in these things. Oh, come on, nothing? Nothing. That's bullshit. Game, you're a tease. Keeligos says my feed's going crazy. It's bizarre because, as far as YouTube says, I'm doing good. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on the stream health over there, and YouTube says it's fine. See what I'm doing there? I'm kind of using the edge here. I'm shooting just above the platform so that I can hit those worms. Fucking worm, God. And they can go down in that lava, too. See, that's another thing. Don't fall in that shit. That'll kill you 10 ways to quick. Now, I know right here in this room, down and to the left, actually right there, down and to the left is the way to level 3. So the way that I'm supposed to go here is up. Get that mine out of the way. I'm going to switch my monitor here over to 720p 60. See how well that's doing for me. It looks like it's going perfectly smooth to me. There's no problem. I don't know what's going on. Oh boy, lots of things to shoot. Switch my monitor back over to 480p 30. So that I'm not using as much of my own bandwidth. Ooh, look at that. Gun upgrade. Or refill, rather. Let's use the strafing technique right here. That is very helpful. And what I wish is that I could hold down the B button. And it would just keep shooting. Oh shit, look at that! A whole bunch of friggin' eyes came on the screen all at once. is actually kind of awkward to do this, because what I'm used to is playing a Mario game, holding down B, and then rocking my thumb onto the A button. Whereas what I'm doing now is holding down A and pressing the B button. So, kind of strange for me. Oh, there's a door over here. Ooh, look at that stuff. Am I going to take damage? No, I'm not. Ha 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 ha. Oh, nice. Now look at that shit. Look at this shit right here. Holy piss. One more thing and my gun's fully powered up. And that's when it does some serious fucking damage. Look at that. Heligoth says it's better now. For a bit it was half gray pick on my end. Yeah, that's what it does whenever it's lagging. Now look at that, busting through this shit. All you mofos can go to hell. Still gotta be careful though, because they can take it away. Eat it, bitch. Damn, for a while it said that there was 4 people watching, so... I wonder if those... And now it says there's only 2, so... Back to the 2 from before, so I wonder if there was like 2 people tuned in, and then it was fucking up, like Heligoth is saying, and so they gave up. At any rate, I will, at the end of the stream, check out the video that YouTube is recording automatically for me, and if it turns out that it is like shitty and laggy and stuff, I will upload the full quality video that I am recording on my end, independently of YouTube. I want to get up there. Get back. I'm trying to get off the ladder too soon. Look at that technique right there. I didn't even have to get aligned with that gun thing. I could just hit him with the edge of my blast. I'll do it again. Yes, more gun. Yum, 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 yum. I really want to get the gun fully powered up to show you what that looks like. I might even get to use it on the boss for this level. See, sometimes those ladybug things don't come at you. Sometimes they follow a pre-programmed path. I don't know what their deal is. I do believe right here is where I'm supposed to go to get to the boss. Yep, this is it. Freaking ladybug things, I knew they were coming. Now you can fall into these things down here and be fine. That fence right there is just background. Now see, those guys are below my range, so shoot them with some homing missiles. Because I've got homing missiles to burn. I know down here is where I'm not supposed to go. I thought maybe there'd be a power-up at the end there. Now these columns right here, right behind me right now, I always thought those looked like tornadoes for some reason. That was at a point in my life where I was both terrified by and fascinated by tornadoes. In fact, in 3rd grade, I think it was, maybe it was 4th grade, one of our projects to do was to make an actual book, like on a topic of something, and it would even have a cover and like all the pages in between, and then the library had a special binding machine that could bind all the pages into a ring binder that you could open, and so you could read through it like a real physical book. And I did mine about tornadoes, and I think I still have it somewhere. Okay, yep, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'll see if I can remember how to get through here, because it's kind of a maze. Fucker! Take my gun. I think up is the way I'm supposed to go, but if I go the other ways, there's power-ups. So I might be able to get some gun power-ups. Yeah, I like that gun power up right there. The thing about that though is, see, you stand too close to the wall, and all my shots are hitting the wall, because if you look, they're actually going in kind of a sine wave. And so whenever the wave hits something, it stops the shot. Fuck you. I do love that gun. That's kind of an anticlimactic power-up reward. Just the power thing. Are we already at that point in the game where the rewards is just getting to live? Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Yeah, look at how fast those things go. That is nuts. Oh, fucking eyes. Fucking eyes! Taking my gun. Actually, I think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Or not. Got some of my gun back. And I got it all back. Hell yes. God, that is nuts. I love that. Work my way back here so that I can go up right here, which I haven't been. Now that power thing right there is bull fucking shit. There's no way to get that without taking damage. But it is possible if you get it fast enough that because it is a flashing one, then you can get over there and get back before you use up the power that you get from it. Like, I think it is still possible to profit from it. I know going up right here is a dead end. And see, look at that friggin' tease, you bitch game. But you can loop all the way back around like this, and eventually get to go into the other side of that room. Because all the way through this, this entire door area here, it's all like this. Each one of these rooms is one screen, so it's kind of like a dungeon in Zelda. They might have even gotten inspired by Zelda. Even though this particular engine is much more advanced. I'm gonna say fuck it to these eyes. And right through here is where that stuff was. So nom, nom. Now I'm completely full on everything. And that'll probably change in about 3 seconds. Hell yes. And up here's the boss, I think. Yep. Now should I use the trick? I might use it. I want to see how well the full gun damages this guy first. Because you're supposed to hit him right there on the fangs. And almost none of those shots are hitting all that sound that you're hearing. That's my shots being shielded by his attacks. What the hell? What happened to the music? The music changed back to the stage music. It's not the boss music. That is the first time that's ever happened to me. Now the trick you can do is, watch this. I'm going to try and get a grenade right on his fangs, if I can get in there. If you pause the game at the right moment, right while you're damaging him, damn it! I didn't do it right. I unpaused too quickly. Fortunately, you start right back at the boss room again, but I have all my gun lost now, so I'm going to have to rely on... Now listen, listen, listen. Did you hear the pitch change? He's dead. That is a well-known trick for this game. Specific bosses in the game can be damaged in exactly that way. You launch a grenade onto their vulnerable spot, you pause the game, and instead of bringing up the subscreen, it keeps the boss on the screen, but your shot continues to damage them while the game is paused. All you have to do is wait for the pitch of the damage to change, and the boss is dead. So There we go, got another upgrade. Someone else has also joined us in the stream. Hello. And the upgrade that I got that time was Crusher. Now watch what my shots look like. See, they flash now. They're even more powerful. You mofo face. Get a little close to him and he starts going apeshit. That fucker, he can jump into the lava too. Come on, butt nugget. I call those things ladybug things, and I don't know why, that's just what I've always called them. They look kind of like ladybugs. Those flying eyeball things, I don't know what to call those. I don't think those actually are eyeballs, because whenever they throw a shot at you, the bottom opens up like it's fangs or pincers or something. See that when they did that? Oops. I accidentally fired a homing missile and then it just got stuck. The homing missiles in this game are pretty glitchy. It's unusual for an NES game like that to have weird obvious glitches like that. Generally, most high-quality NES games, such as this one, they underwent a lot more testing, and therefore they have a lot fewer bugs, if any. Here I'm just making my way towards where I'm supposed to go, which, like I said, is down and to the left, the lower left corner of this room. It is not through there. It is right through here, and then right through here. There you go, there's another door. Onward to Area 3. Fuckers. Hate those things. You see that? He's still running around too. The enemy gets off the screen, the game doesn't forget that the enemy is there. They just stop processing it until it gets back onto the screen again. I really should stop triggering these guys. And then I just keep on doing it. Those fucking worms are back. God damn it, I tried to stop at the edge of this platform so I could fire a homing missile. Eat it! Did you see that? The homing missile kept coming on and off the screen, because it knew where the enemy was, but it wasn't on the screen to kill it. Fuck, 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 fuck. And person number 3 has departed, damn it. I can hook him for a little bit. I think I want to at least get to the level 3 boss. And then I'll probably stop there. Now these blocks, you see you can destroy them, but you cannot go down. This is actually a shortcut out of this level. Because by the time where you get to the boss and start making your way back out, you actually come through here from the other side. I think the door I need to go in is over here. And just to show you what's up here, up and to the left, and why I can't go that way. Ow! Hit me in the face. See, spikes right there in your face, and it's only one thing wide, so you can't even get the tank up through there anyway. Until you have the item that lets you drive on the walls. Which is pretty fun and pretty cool, I think. Oh Jesus, how am I still alive? I don't have any power! I got like 0 power. Means the very next thing that hits me is I'm gonna blow up. Stop! Stay jumping! Stay jumping! Ah! That's one of the weird things that I figured out is once you're dying on this game, once you've lost all your energy and you're flashing, you're about to explode, if you can just keep jumping, you will not explode. However, you lose the ability to move left and right. You retain whatever forward momentum you have, but you could see what happened right there. That's not the one I wanted to hit. There. But yeah, you saw what happened. I kept going this way, and then that's when I took the damage from that, and I kept going and kept jumping, but then when I hit the wall, I was stuck, but I kept trying to jump, and eventually I did blow up anyway. If you can shoot those things before they drop that friggin' worm, then they don't drop the worm. God damn it, man. Everything's beating the hell out of me. Fucking... Maybe I won't make it to the fucking boss, not at this rate. And I think this is the wrong way to go, too. Maybe it's not. Die, bitch! Start fighting a little smarter. Start utilizing my resources. Now, this is the right way to go. I'm going the right way. Because I remember these backgrounds. Though maybe not, because this part doesn't seem familiar to me. I remember being able to go further to the right. Maybe I was thinking of this door. No, yeah, this is right. God, if I was taking a polygraph right now, the fucking thing would be all over the place. I'm like, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Oh, you butt nugget. I'm gonna kill you. How much homing do I have? I have 38 homing left still. So I'm glad I went down in that water area in the first area. Because otherwise I wouldn't have had nearly the amount of homing missiles. And those things, as you might have seen before I was exiting a door, you get close enough to those and they start moving in arcs like that. But if you can kill them first, they don't get you. See, there he goes right there. Ass. Ass. Preemptively take these guys out. Get some more hover that I can't use yet. Oh shit, shit, shit. Almost fuck! I did trigger him. Fine. And that fucking worm can't get up here. Look at you, haha, moron. Eat it. I knew there was that guy down there. I knew he was down there. And he fires at you. God damn it. Fucker. And I don't have any lives left. As far as I know, there is no way to get more. There are continues, but there is a limited number of continues. This is not the right way. I'm not going to do as much exploring since I'm so close to losing the game. Fucker. He just pukes out a bunch of bombs and then starts running. He's like, yes, I was an asshole. Now try to catch me. Yep, definitely going the right way. Over there's another door. Ow. I need to be killing more enemies and trying to get more power. Of course, from those guys, I don't know if you can get power or if you can just get hover. I knew that guy was there. Now see that right there? That's what I was talking about before. In the upper right, those blocks, that's how you get out, but I can't get up there. Not yet, anyway. Damn it. come on, get him on the screen. Oh, now I can't get him. I can't get the fucking power. That's bullshit. I think there's one up there, too. Yep, there is. Fucker! Did you see that? The thing started going like in a circle. That's crazy. Trying not to use too much of my hover here. Wait a minute, I can use the Thunder Brakes. And that's actually trademarked by Sunsoft, Thunder Brake. Watch this. Nice, huh? Okay, on we go. This right here is one of the places that I would commonly come to farm hover, because those flying cloth things do spawn infinitely right here. So if you just stay here long enough, you will eventually have full hover. Come on down. Come on, fucker. Damn it. Oh, look at that shit. Did you see that? He was doing full circles. These guys are pissing me off so much. I knew he was there. God damn it! The game giveth, and then the game taketh away. Oh, come on. Oh, that's bullshit. What if I do this? Ugh, no, still nope. God damn it. Now, I think that those flying claw things never drop power. At least I've never seen one drop power. So you can only farm hover from off of them. Okay, in the door. In we go. On the way to yon boss. God damn it. And this boss is going to be a serious bitch without a turbo controller, I know it. Damn you, ass. God damn it! I'd pretty much avoided that shot, and then I walked back into it. Really wish I had my powered-up gun right now. I don't know if you can tell the difference between these Goombas, but those pinkish-looking ones, those are the ones that fire shots and take more damage, whereas the gray ones, they just wander towards you and they take less damage. Like that one right there. That's just a normal Goomba. I gotta be careful right here, because that gun's gonna come flying at me. There it goes. Come on, at least give me a friggin' gun power-up. I know this thing, that thing up there at the top does, but you do not want to walk under those things, because they will fire a shot at you, and it's very fast, and it's really hard to avoid. In fact, I'll show you what happens. Yeah, see that? It even fired it at an angle just so that it would be sure that I would walk into it. I know that there are more gun refills, yes, in these blocks. Taking all this time getting up to the boss, and I just know this guy is gonna rip the ever-living fuck out of me. Okay, maybe that'll be sort of helpful. I don't know, I've never really fought this boss just on the normal gun. I've always used grenades. Now watch this guy. He starts out as a box like this, but if he stays on the screen without being shot enough times, he'll make a copy of himself like that. And then he does not die unless you kill him fast enough that he ungenerates all of his copies. Like if I kill him fast enough, he'll go back into one of his previous copies. And you have to kill all of them in order to win. Ah, piss. Well, that's actually sort of a good place to stop. So, that's going to be the end of this stream. That's Blaster Master. First 3 levels beginning to end. Really good game, really hard game. With absolutely no save feature whatsoever. So if I turn the NES back off right now, I lose everything I just did. But that's how it goes. That's the way she goes, as Ray on Trailer Park Boys says. Anyway, that's it, and see you later.